the ground from the start. You put your arms around me, and I believe that it's easier for you to let me go. You put your arms around me and I'm home. How many times will you let me change my mind and turn around? I can't decide if I'll let you save my life or if I'll drown. I hope that you see right through my walls. I hope that you catch me, 'cause I'm already falling. I'll never let our love get so close. You put your arms around me and I'm home.
Whenever you're ready.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not completely blue.
No, I don't like it. Wow. This is, well, I guess it's worth the wait, right?
Thank you.
Wanna leave you, but I can't make you bleed if I'm alone.
You may be seated. Perfect. Friends, we have gathered together in the presence of God to celebrate a holy union, a union created by friendship, by mutual respect, and romantic love. Today, Mitch and Michelle are joining together in marriage. They want all of you to know of their love for each other and of their intention to live together as husband and wife from this day forward. As you may know, these two met through work in the fall of 2017. Michelle noticed immediately that Mitch is handsome. He's kind and a hard worker. And we know that Mitch will probably say that she stalked him. But really, she was just secretly admiring him whenever she saw him. Mitch, let's face it, it was easy to notice you with all of your bright colored dress shirts. Mitch immediately realized that Michelle is a good mother. They started out as friends, so their first date was watching an OSU football game at Mitch's apartment. But the more they hung out, the more he got to know her and the kids, he knew that she was his one. Michelle knew that he was her one because she could be open with him about anything. Mitch knows her better than she knows herself sometimes, and he has accepted her without judgment. He also loves the children as well. Michelle loves his honesty, his work ethic, his smile. Mitch loves her smile, her diminutive height, which he calls shortness, and the fact that she's easygoing most of the time. That's why Mitch secretly arranged a special evening. He told Michelle they were going to a fancy dinner, dress and heels fancy. They headed to Creekside in Gahanna. He acted like they were going to go to some new candy store. Then he decided that the walk was too long as it began to sprinkle. They turned around and headed back to the car, but walked down by the fountain. He had her sit on a bench. Then he got down on one knee to propose. Obviously, she said yes. And all of that brings us to this time and place. And I'd like for the two of you to take a deep breath. And then I want you to look around. These are your people. This is your village. Now, I know that some of you have traveled quite a distance to be here. You've come from Maryland, Massachusetts, Florida, North Carolina, Arizona, California, Washington, and various cities within Ohio. On behalf of the bride and groom, thank you all for coming. At the same time, we also want to acknowledge those who were not able to be with us in person, but who are definitely present in spirit. We are glad that all of you are here. We're glad because we're here to celebrate the power of love. A love that was first given by God, even before any of us were fully aware. And today, Mitch and Michelle accept that love freely given and will make a commitment to share it between them through both celebrations and challenges, trusting that by the grace of God, their abiding love for each other will evolve and mature as years go by. They chose a reading called Let's Grow Old Together by Braxton Brown and Peggy Weitzman. Let's grow old together, beginning with today. Let's work slowly with each other and build a relationship we both enjoy. Let's share love and understanding that neither of us is perfect. We are both subject to human frailties. Let's hold each other close and whisper through the night, pledging our love, honoring our commitment. Let's encourage each other to pursue our dreams, even when we're weary from trying. Let's expect the best that we both offer and still love when we fall short of our expectations. Let's be friends and respect each other's individual personalities. Let's be candid with each other and point out strengths and weaknesses. Let's be friends as well as lovers. Let's never take for granted these moments that we've shared, but always be reminded of how intensely we have learned to live and love each other. May our journey together grow sweeter by the day. Let's grow old together. And as we look back on our lives someday, may we do so with a smile. I'd like the parents of the bride and groom to please stand. And Mark, I'd like for you to stand as well. Debbie and Mark, you know that Mitch is hardworking. He's loving. He's responsible. He's a hands-on family man as well. He's always willing to help out as help is needed. So will you welcome Mitch into your family to love and to support him as one of your own?
We will.
Bruce and Dolores, you know that Michelle is sweet. She's so kind and an excellent mother. Will you welcome her into your family to love and to support her as one of your own?
We will.
You may be seated. Good friends, you've heard it said that it takes a village to raise a child. In this day and age, it takes a village to sustain a marriage. So will all of you do everything in your power to support these two as individuals and as a couple? If so, say to them, we will. You know, since the beginning of your relationship, your love has already grown into a lifelong partnership. From that very first moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've been making commitments in an informal way. You know, all those conversations that you had in the car or over a meal or on a walk, all those conversations that began with I will, or you will, or we will. All those conversations that began with someday, somehow, and maybe. Well, that's the real stuff of wedding planning. And the vows you are about to make are your way of saying to one another, you know, all of those things that we promised and we planned and we hoped and we dreamed, well, I meant them. Every word. Before this moment, you've been many things to each other, but shortly you will say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be the same again. Because from this day forward, you will say to others, this is my husband. This is my wife. So let you join hands and share your vows. Michelle, would you repeat after me? Mitch, I love you.
Mitch, I love you.
I want to spend the rest of my life as your wife.
I want to spend the rest of my life as your wife.
I promise to love and cherish you
I promise to love and cherish you
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I take you with all your faults and strengths
I take you with all your faults and strengths
as I offer myself to you in the same way.
as I offer myself to you in the same way.
Mitch, will you repeat after me? Michelle, I love you,
Michelle, I love you,
and I want to spend the rest of my life as your husband.
and I want to spend the rest of my life as your husband.
I promise to love and cherish you
Promise to love and cherish you
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
I take you with all of your faults and strengths
I take you with all of your faults and strengths
as I offer myself to you in the same way.
as I offer myself to you in the same way.
Michelle, place Mitch's ring on his ring finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
With all that I have,
with all that I have
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
I commit myself to you.
I commit myself to you.
With this ring, I give you my heart,
With this ring, I give you my heart,
with all that I have
with all that I have,
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
I commit myself to you.
I commit myself to you. If it wants to go.
Let us pray. Oh God, you are the source of our joy and hope. Through you, the mystery of life is revealed. And when we accept the unconditional love you provide, we become more of our true selves. We thank you for the love which you have planted in these two, for their families who have offered their acceptance and grace, for the ways they make each other laugh, for their kindness and care of neighbors, friends, and their dedication to McKenna and Chandler. We pray for these two, trusting that your ongoing presence will hold them closely together and bind the commitment of their love in a loose knot that will not strangle, yet give each the security each needs. We pray that their love will sustain them when they experience great joy, as well as during times when they might feel occasionally disconnected or distant, when they experience marital excitement, and even when they will experience grief or illness or despair. Because of your love, which endures forever, may their care for the larger world and the people they meet be shaped by all that is tender. May they discover that when they are faithful toward you and each other, even the critical words they share from time to time will fall with beauty upon their ears. Through the intensity of their life together, may they discover words that nurture, gestures that heal, thoughts that inspire, until this marriage itself becomes one continuing act of praise. Amen. I want to invite Michelle, Chandler, McKenna, and Mitch to come around the back side of this table. Each of you has a container of sand, which represents your life to this moment, individual and unique. And now you all are going to combine your sand together. Your lives also join together this day as one family. You will always be an individual. You'll be your own person. You'll be unique. But this ritual now confirms that from this day forward, you will also belong to each other. Because Mitch and Michelle have expressed their desire for marriage and they have pledged their fidelity before us, their witnesses, and before God, I announce to you by the power vested in me, they are husband and wife. Mitch and Michelle Tom.
Is a bloom. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you'd found a friend take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day. The sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day.
It's always been about me, myself, and I thought relationships were nothing but a waste of time. I never wanted to be anybody's other half. I was happy staying out of love that wouldn't last. That was the only way I knew till I met you. You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Yeah, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. 'Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. I can live without it, I can let it go. Ooh, what did I get myself into? You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Tell me, is it only me? Do you feel the same? You know me well enough to know that I'm not playing games. I promise I won't turn around and I won't let you down. You can trust I've never felt it like I feel it now. Baby, there's nothing we can't get through. So can we say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Oh baby, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. 'Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. I won't live without it, I won't let it go. What more can I get myself into? You make me wanna say meet my family, how's your family? Ooh, can we be a family? And when I'm 80 years old, I'm sitting next to you. And we'll remember when we said I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Oh baby, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. 'Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. No, I won't live without it, I won't let us go. Just look at what we got ourselves into. You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do love you.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take
First off, give it up for your flower girl McKenna and ring bearer Chandler. Let's hear it for Hallie Ross and Babesh Patel. Give it up for Nicole Record and Nate Masters. Give it up for Lacey and Ryan McFadden. Put your hands together for Paige McFadden and Adam Murgatroyd. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome in the bride and groom. Let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Mitch and Michelle Tom.
I'm not a good speech maker. I'll probably get emotional because I'm a crier, but I'll try not to be. First of all, I just want to thank all the family and friends that traveled from near and far to be here, showing your love and support for Mitch and Michelle. I know they appreciate you all being here for them, especially a lot of our family that we've missed seeing for quite a long time. It's been so much fun being together again. I also want to thank Dolores and Bruce for raising such a respectful, caring, loving son who takes such good care of my daughter and my grandchildren. Long time ago, probably a couple years ago, Michelle and I had a conversation early on in their relationship. If I recall, we were sitting in a car in Target's parking lot. I don't remember why, but that's where it took place. About how little things that Mitch did reminded her of how I had spoken about things that her father Bob did when our relationship was young. And those were all good things. And as a family, we've all gotten to know Mitch pretty well now. He's a strong man, a real hard-working, go-getter, but he also has a very sensitive and caring side. He's always willing to help anyone with anything. And when Mitch and Michelle first started dating, he didn't hesitate to jump right into the parent role, including the kids in everything that they did. Chandler and McKenna couldn't have asked for a better bonus dad. And those who've known Mitch from years ago probably know, just like we've discovered, that he's got some funny little quirks. We've all kind of gotten used to, and we love him, quirks and all. And those of you who know him well know what I'm talking about. So, I do need my piece of paper, sorry. So I just want to end by saying, welcome to the crazy Johnson and McFadden family, Mitch, because I know we overwhelm you sometimes. And Michelle and Mitch, I want to say to you, just always love and cherish each other, and always show respect for each other, and do things as a team your whole married life, and your married life will be great. And I also just want to mention that I know that Bob's spirit is here with us today, and he is smiling with happiness and joy and approval. And everybody, I just want you to toast Mitch and Michelle.
Now we're going to pass things over to your best man, Mr. Adam Murgatroyd.
Hello. So, Michelle, I just want to say how radiant you look tonight. So, I'll take on my bride. No, I hate my bride. So, when Mitch asked me to be his best man, I felt honored, and I had to say yes. I've known Mitch for 25 years, and he asked me to talk today about how great a guy he is. So, I honestly can say he's handsome, brilliant, funny, and caring. Can you tell me what you wrote here? No, but in all seriousness, since we first met, I've seen his transformation from an awkward youth to an amazing adult. And it's a great pleasure of mine to speak on this important occasion. We first became friends back in our church youth group at Central Trinity, United Methodist, back in Thingsville. We were inseparable through middle school and high school. If it was hanging out in my basement, being part of the setup crew for the multiple creation musical festivals that we went to, setting up the campsites, getting everything going. And even going on trips to Myrtle Beach, where Mitch would use his killer Australian accent to try to pick up other vacationers in high school, which never worked. But do you have an Australian accent for us?
No, it's been retired.
And through all those experiences, Mitch always had with him the holy trinity of sweetness for his infamous sweet tooth, which were Smarties, Shock Tarts, and Sour Patch Kids. After we both graduated Ohio State, we continued to stay close. We continued to build traditions, even though we live in different states now. One of these traditions is being able to plan a yearly trip to visit all the different Big Ten schools for a phone away football game. You know, to date we've completed 7 of the 15, including the Big Ten championship. But even during one of those trips to Purdue, that's when I first got to talk about Mitch in detail about when Mitch and Michelle started dating. The way he talked about her and the relationship, that was when I knew he was going to marry this girl. And then as I got to know Michelle, I could tell she was the perfect partner for Mitch. You know, I'm dazzled by her goodness, her wonderful sense of humor, her ability to keep Mitch grounded, her loving nature for all those around her, and she's just one of the sweetest people in the entire world. So, Mitch, you're marrying an incredible woman.
And for you, Mitch, you're my best friend. You're a brother to me. You've always been there when I needed you. Pick me up when I fall down. And always there. You're one of the strongest people I have. So let's raise a glass. Let's honor this wonderful couple with the toast of Michelle and Mitch. May every day of your marriage be special. May your love only grow greater. And may you realize all your dreams for a beautiful and fulfilling life. Cheers.
Thank you.
Next up, your maid of honor, Paige McFadden.
All right, family and friends, I'm Paige. I'm Michelle's younger sister. Growing up, we did everything together. I wanted to be just like her. We had plenty of fights. She loved to boss me around, and I loved to get on her nerves, especially as she got older, and I was just the little sister. I look back on those times as the essence of our childhood. Of all the hours spent, I was simply just with my sister. Growing up with a sister didn't mean I always liked her, but I definitely loved her. She was opinionated, sassy, and would always stand up for me at any cost. My sister has always been my best friend. Michelle, I'm so happy you found Mitch. The first time she brought him home, Mitch fit right into our family. He loves Chandler McKenna so much, and I love that about him. I look forward to the future you have together. I'm so happy to see you guys happy. And remember, Mitch, I'm the first one she'll call if you mess up. We love you, Mitch and Michelle. Here's to a beautiful future together. Cheers.
Let's give it up to Paige.
Teamwork started already. Oh my God. All right. You take half, I take half.
Half, I can't sit that way.
What is that?
Take the part with the frosting.
Oh, there's Michelle. Pick that piece up.
Come on, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it from Mr. Michelle.
Now we need a kiss. Take the kiss.
What's you? What? Yeah, exactly. They cut
All right.
through.
Yeah.
You may think that I'm talking foolish. For that I'm wild and I'm free. May wonder how I can promise you now. There's a love that I feel for you always will be. You're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as only sit and talk about forever. As long as only sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, be happy to tell you, oh baby. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes me nervous, but it's away. I ain't in love with you, you say it all around. I love you anyway. Always takes its toll on me. People forget things they do. It's easy to see. Oh, it's happening to me. 'Cause I've already forgotten it. Remember you, oh darling. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as I'm sit and talk about forever. As long as I'm sit and talk about forever. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, oh, just listen to how the song is. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Let's give it up for your newlyweds.
So, Chandler, come on up. McKenna, come on up. So, last year, because of COVID, we were a little delayed in getting to have this celebration together. So, in all actuality, we've been married since July 13th of last year. Legally speaking, we've been married. Yeah. And then
We also have some other exciting news. There is a baby Tom on the way. And everyone is about to find out the gender. Can we count it out? 1, 2, 3.
Let's give it up for them.
When it's a cold night, I never want to fade. I can't you say what can make me feel this way. My dear, talking about my dear. I got so much time, the reason for me. I got a sweet song that the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say what you just say, my dear.
share a dance with her Uncle Mark, who you can see on the dance floor now.
Somebody loves you.
I'll play it later for you. Somebody told me I needed to drop just a little bit of that for a joke for you. All right, we're gonna welcome Mitch and his mother to the dance floor. Thank you guys for participating.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have been moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. I love them more. Oh, these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of us as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that we live for. I know I'll always stop and think about them. But my love, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I will often stop and think about them. My love, I love you more. My love, I love you more.
Let's give it up for Mitch and his mother. I'd like to welcome our bride and groom back to the dance floor, but this time we're going to play a game. Alright, I've got a couple chairs out here. These are for the bride and groom. If you haven't seen this game before, sometimes it's called the newlywed game or the shoe game. And our bride and groom are going to take their shoes off and trade one with the other so that they each have one their shoes and one of the others. They're going to use those shoes as answering tools. I'm going to ask them some questions that maybe compare them to each other a little bit. So if you guys want to keep them honest, feel free to join in. How are we doing? We ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. First question. Who made the first move? Consensus? Starting off strong. Who was the first to declare their love? I love that they both gave it to the other one. That was very nice of you guys. Who is more romantic? Who is the better driver? Love it. Now this one goes along with that one. Who's more likely to talk their way out of a speeding ticket? I never learned that talent either. Who wakes up first? Who's the early bird? Who steals all the covers? Who is the messy one? Who has their laundry over the floor? Who wears the pants? Who's the stubborn one? Who is more adventurous? Who's more athletic? Who's more outgoing? Right. Who's the better chef? Just leave it up there, right? Who is handier? Who fixes things? Who says both? Who's more likely to arrive late?
I think I have evidence of that today for everybody.
Who spends more time on their phone? Who has the crazier family? Everybody? Alright, I'm looking forward to a good night tonight. Who's the better singer in the shower? What are we singing? Alright, love it. Who's a better dancer? Alright, I got one more for you guys. Who do you love more than anyone in the world? 1, 2, 3, Alright, let's give it up here, Brian. We're going to give them a couple minutes to get their shoes back on, and we're going to open the dance floor for you guys. Give some room to those single ladies. For those single ladies. Gentlemen, bunch up. You might be next out there. You need a countdown? All right, gentlemen, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We got a winner. Give it up for your single fellas. Give it up for your bride and groom. Thank you for participating.
Thanks for giving us a girl, and don't be late to practice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, both of you.
Congratulations, Mitch. Remember, she's always right and you're always wrong.
Say congratulations.
Congratulations.
Happy lifetime together. Welcome to the family, Mitch, and we are so excited for the new little girl to come along.
Mitch and Michelle, may you have a wonderful life together. Good luck on all your adventures. May life be always good to you.
Care for each other and do things together.
We love you. I'm gonna repeat that. You want to do it as what?
We're representing our fantasy football league in this message.
Okay.
All right, are we good?
Yes.
You talk.
All right. Mitch, you're never winning the league again.
I hope you drink lots of bees.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, your marriage. Hopefully it goes great.
Yay, marriage.
Better than the rest of your league.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Drink perfect. That's
Hey, Mitch and Michelle. I am so incredibly honored that you asked me to be a part of your wedding. I feel so happy to be here and so happy to see you again, Michelle. It's been so long, and so happy to meet you, Mitch. It's been really nice getting to know you and just seeing you both together. And I wish you both so much happiness and love, and I hope I get to see you much more often now. So, congratulations.
Mitch and Michelle, congratulations. Wonderful wedding. It's been a great time. So happy you guys are in our lives. We wish you the best. So excited for you guys and your new baby, and we love you so much.
So Mitch and Michelle, thank you so much for including me in your special day. I'm so happy and blessed to be here. I love you guys. I think everything's been tremendous. Thanks for sharing this with me. I've really enjoyed getting to know your families throughout this week. It just shows, you guys have a great support system, lots of people who love you, and I'm one of them, so is Shada. She said she couldn't be here, but wishing you guys all the best. And again, Mitch, you've been a great friend to me since we've been in college, and I look forward to doing our fantasy drafts together every year and staying in touch. And I look forward to our friendship continuing. Hope we can get you guys out to Washington sometime, and just can't wait to see how you and the kids, Mitch and Michelle, how you guys grow together. So love, cheers.
We are so happy that you guys are happy.
So good.
You gotta live it out. Be very liberal. You only live once. That's right. Do the pop. Hey, no. Do the pop. What's she talking about?
Do the worm.
Love you guys.
You gotta get some hands. Yeah, you gotta get it all in. You gotta pop. There you go. Yeah.
Deb, you gotta get out here. This is telling them that we love them. Right, speak up. Don't be shy.
Love you so much. I'll show right in the camera's face.
It was a great wedding. We have so much fun. You guys are awesome together.
Yeah.
So
These
much
are my
love
fans
and
and
happiness.
experience forever.
It's true.
You guys want to say anything?
We
Love
love
you guys.
you. So excited to spend a lot more time with you
Yep.
all the time.
And
Love you.
I said everything I need to say last night.
XOXO.
I'm Michelle's aunt, and Michelle has been a force for joy since she was the tiniest baby. And anywhere Michelle is going to be a great place. Love you, baby.
Anyone else?
Some sort of bump.
Congratulations, Michelle and Mitch. Love you guys. So excited for you and your new family. And I'm so glad that we could all be here.
Did you want to say something?
How much of that do you say?
I just love them. I don't know what else to say. I love them both so much. And it's my best friend, my sister. And Mitch is amazing. I love them all. 40. Michelle was the first baby I ever held when I was a really little kid. And we were so excited. And she was so cute. And she was like the first little kid that we were like, as little kids, like hold a baby, play with a baby. And yesterday, McKenna held my baby. And we love Michelle so much, and we're so excited to see this new kid, and we're so excited to know Mitch, and good family, guys. Love you.
I hope
you got all of that. What was he doing?
I've just been pinning.
What was he doing?
I've been slowly just pinning. You know what? Raise your kids like we were raised. Mom and dad, good people, good family. What's up?
You're a falling star, you're the getaway car, you're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're the swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. And you play it cold, but it's kinda cute. Oh, when you're smiling at me, you know exactly what you do. Baby, don't pretend that you don't know it's true, 'cause you can see it when I look at you. And in this crazy life, and through these crazy times, it's you you're everything. You're a carousel, you're always unwell, and you light me up when you ring the bell.
Hi Mitch, I just wanted to say how much I love you and I'm so excited. Today has been amazing. It's been everything that we dreamed it would be. I'm greatly looking forward to the baby on the way and all of our future years together. I think we have an amazing foundation and we can only go up from here and just build a great life together.
Michelle, I'm super excited to be married, and even though we've been legally married for last year, it's good to actually publicly get to do it together and share it with the rest of our family. Even though you may think I'm disappointed in the gender of our baby, I'm not. I love the fact that we're going to have a baby girl together and start a new adventure, and I think we have a lot coming up in the near future for us, and super excited. I did wish to meet your dad here. And I know that I'm not going to get a chance to do that, but I know he's here with us today. So, anyways, I know he's here with us today, and I guess we'll be excited enough to live off of his memory and everybody else's memory with him. So, just excited to get to actually dive into the marriage and find out what having the baby's gonna be about, because I've never had to do that yet. So I'm glad that you've had the experience. Love you. I don't know. Probably the ceremony is my favorite part of the day. Yeah. Pictures. Yeah. My favorite part of the day. I don't know why everybody would say pictures is their favorite part. No, I think ceremony is probably my favorite part of the day.
I think my favorite part was the first look.
Yeah, the first look was really cool. I was gonna say that.
How'd you guys meet?
Someone stalked me.
He likes to say that they stalked him. But
She admired me from afar is how she would describe it. You know, actually I knew Chandler before I knew Michelle. I was overseeing the preschool, special ed side of preschool at our school, and Chandler was in one of the preschool rooms, and I remember always going in Miss Gretchen's room, and the first little boy over always came and said, want to see what I made today? Come over and I want to show you what I made today, and always wanted to show me his artwork, and it was Chandler. Chandler was the one that always wanted to show me everything. And I actually didn't even recognize Mom until after one of the parent-teacher conferences that we had. And I had stuck around for parent-teacher conferences and was in there. And I think I went into Miss Gretchen's room right after all conferences had finished. And there were pictures of families up on lockers. And I went over and I saw the picture of Michelle and McKenna and Chandler. And I asked what the story was with them, and that was my first introduction to the whole family. And I don't recall that particular parent-teacher conference, but I did recall when she first started working.
that was McKenna's parent-teacher conference in Bethany's room.
Oh, yeah, I guess it
You were
was.
wearing my favorite
there was
blue
a-
dress shirt,
But there was
and you sat in the back with the kids, and that was when you first caught my eye. Yeah, and then I left him some love notes on his car every now and
Very
then.
stalker-like. I'd find him.
corny
What's
little
crazy is she'd leave them on my car at school, but then I wouldn't see them until I was at like the grocery store, and I was like, are you seriously stalking me? I said, are you? What?
Like, no, I put it on there, like,
I was very creeped out by it.
my
I was
lunch
like,
break.
is she following me to the grocery store? That's crazy. So, but she wasn't actually doing that. She put them on at school.
Yeah.
So.
What were the love notes? Like what they say? Were you at least friends or?
No, she would do things like leave me. I think she left me stuff one time, like Coke and candy or something
You
like
were
that.
having a bad week or something, and so I was
Yeah.
trying to cheer you up, so I left you some of your favorite treats on your
Yeah.
windshield.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I saw those before I took off, right? And then I helped you move out of your house in what? Early December. On a weekend, on a Saturday.
And it started snowing, and I think
Snowing, and we
you thought your life was going to end as I was driving
driving
my brother's truck up the
your
hill.
brother's truck, and that was my first introduction to your brother and your sister, neither of which knew anything about me.
Yeah.
Because Ryan was all worked up as to how he never met me, and I was like, well, I just tried to come over and help here, and I didn't know I was in the middle of a family feud. But he was cool about it, though. So.
Well, and I think that always made a good impression on
And then that night, they were going all to Red Lobster, and all of a sudden, it was like, they were like, oh, bye. I was like, bye.
I didn't know if you would feel comfortable going with all dinner.
I was like, bye. After we had like slid down a hill together in a truck that you couldn't drive because they were balding tires.
Yeah.
So, and then I feel like a few weeks later we ended up going to the zoo together. Was that year?
I don't remember if it was or if it was next year.
I don't either. It all mushes together.
Talking with the Toms.
Yeah. Talking with the Toms. Nope, I think we're good.
You want to go do the Cupid Shuffle, don't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, go do the Cupid show. You earned it.
All right, let's go.